Welcome to another exciting edition of Rampage Pro Wrestling. Ben Masters at ringside with Bill Behrens. Glad you're here. Another packed house at Johnny G's Fun Center. And all excited for this exciting arrival of our new RPW Heavyweight Champion. That's right, J-Rod, who captured that title in the Fatal 4-Way at our recent Rampage Reloaded event. Hopefully soon on DVD. What an event it was. The crowd reacting well for the first time ever. J-Rod is the RPW Heavyweight Champion, and now I believe J-Rod has something to say about winning that title.
What's up, RPW? I tell you what, no, y'all are the fans. She said you the man, y'all the fans. I travel state to state, and RPW has the best, the hottest fans around today. And thanks to y'all, finally, for, what's it been, 2 years, I've fought each and every week for my opportunities. And I finally got the right night, the right fight, and I brought it home right here last weekend. And I tell you, if you think this heart doesn't burn strong with fire, then you're wrong. Just because I have this gold does not mean I take a week off. It does not mean I slow down. It means I'm ready to get in here and kick butt again every week. And I want y'all to cheer me, and I thank each and every one of you, all of you.
J-Rod bringing out that beautiful RPW Heavyweight title, and now the music playing for, I believe, Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave has a match for next week's TV program with fans around the ring against Kyle Matthews, and now he's coming out with Corey Hollis. Fans around the ring with belts next week on the program. When Kyle Matthews gets his return match with Jimmy Rave, don't miss that. But on this program, it appears he has something to say to the RPW champion, J-Rod, who says he is ready for action and ready to defend that title. I knew he would be a fighting champion for sure.
Hey, it don't matter, you can't work a microphone. Last time you were out of this ring, you couldn't work winning that belt either. I thought after you got that haircut, and after Kyle Matthews has kicked your butt up inside this ring, that ring, and everything between, you don't even deserve to step out here. You're a coward here lately, Jimmy.
J-Rod, congratulations on your victory, man. I know it took you 2 years to get that belt. It took me 2 minutes to win the TV title from you. Here.
The fans taunting Jimmy Rave. He's not real happy about that. He knows next week on this program, leather straps.
I commend you for winning that belt, but it's not Jimmy Rave approved. This man right here is a wrestling machine. This man here is gonna wipe this mat with you.
Strong words from Jimmy
Hey,
Rave.
get in here, because right now I want these two to prove why this man is Jimmy Rave approved.
Okay, now he's telling.
I apologize for not offering $5 so I could wear one of your ugly t-shirts. But it's just like you to try to put another man to do your business. But that's okay. Step outside. Men belong in here. And man, your butt's mine tonight right here. Let's go. Hey, I think he dropped your chewing gum. Go ahead and wipe it up.
Corey Hollis being called a machine.
Well, normally this would be a heavyweight title match, but Sally would be doing the in-ring introductions for what is J-Rod's first title defense as champion. 2 years, as he said, here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. I believe he was in the very first match here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and only 2 years later was he able to become Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. in a tremendous match at RPW Reloaded. 4-way competition. Crew Jones, champion Shawn Banks, Bull Buchanan, and he was able to come out on top and is now the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. But what a challenger in Corey Hollis.
It's going to be a great matchup. Corey Hollis, outstanding athlete, great collegiate background, and obviously, although he is under the tutelage of Jimmy Rave, this man is a consummate wrestler. And now locking up, good exchange there, and a front face lock, good escape into a hammerlock, and Corey Hollis now applying the pressure to hammerlock on J-Rod. Now riding the man.
Well, we mentioned before Corey Hollis' amateur background, wrestled in high school amateur wrestling, has coached amateur wrestling with a current high school team. I would hate to think what kind of coach he is now under the Jimmy Rave approved system. But J-Rod proving that he can hold his own with the experience of Corey Hollis in the ring, at least amateur wrestling experience, but J-Rod brings the pro wrestling experience.
Once again, we have that third element in Jimmy Rave at ringside, swing and miss by J-Rod, and obviously Corey Hollis knows well of the reputation of those kicks of J-Rod and that Superman knee he is so famous for. This man's fast on his feet, and those feet are lethal weapons.
Well, and in fact, it was that Superman knee, as it's been called, that was able to win him the title, pinning Shawn Banks at Rampage Reloaded. I think you've noted before, and if not, it's well worth noting again. If you haven't had an opportunity to see the shows before and you want to sample it, obviously you can watch the television program on our Fox affiliate, on our MyTV network, on Cox Communications Cable in Middle Georgia, but also you can go to RampageProWrestling.net and watch the show each and every week. And go to the merchandise area where you'll see many of the past big shows available. Only $15 each, 2 for $25, I believe they're now offering them. If you go to RampageProWrestling.net, and very soon Rampage RPW Reloaded will be one of those shows available.
Good kick there by J-Rod, and on the corner as him on the rope, so to speak, high knee and kick, and that time smartly dumped J-Rod out to the floor, and he turned around and was trapped by
right
Jimmy
there,
Rave.
Jimmy Rave in full view of the referee, and that's the wrong guy to do it in front. Dustin Robinson's been showing his authority with Jimmy Rave every
watch out,
single
J-Rod
time.
behind him, tackle. On the floor, he had his distraction here, but the referee sending Jimmy Rave out, and Corey Hollis took full advantage, throws him in the ring. Remember, Corey Hollis would love nothing more than to get this title and this win over the champion.
And we do remember that J-Rod has had, he was talking about it before he went into his title match, injury issues throughout last year, and most of those issues centered around his knees. Particularly, I believe it was the left knee that's being worked on here by Corey Hollis.
Exactly right, and you know Corey Hollis has to know that's what to work on, that part of the body that he's the weakest on. And as the defending champion, J-Rod has to know that is a target. And now spinning on that ankle and take the legs out from under the table falls down.
Very much so. Smart wrestling on the part of Corey Hollis, but we anticipate that with him and all the members of the Jimmy Rave approved team. You may not like them, you may not like their attitude, you may not like their tactics at times, but you can't deny the talent that each and every one of them brings into the ring. It's one of the reasons why they've become one of the most hated groups in Rampage Pro Wrestling. Not only are they jerks, but they can back up everything they say in the ring.
Understand Murder One is going to be at the program later on. Look forward to seeing what he has to say, as well as Bull Buchanan action. Stay tuned for Rampage Pro Wrestling. Tell you all the great places to catch us, but don't forget, catch us live the first, third, and fifth Saturdays. We'll be back here on Saturday, February 19th with another super card.
Very much so. And in our main event, Hot Like Lava teaming up. We've not seen them team that much, but they're going to be doing it this time, and they're taking on Marvelous Michael Stevens and Drew Adler. A real opportunity for Stevens and Adler to step up their game and prove themselves here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. A couple of back kicks by J-Rod. That time the knee being clipped there by Corey Hollis, and continues to work on that leg and snapping that knee. And covers him, hooks the leg, and not enough for J-Rod. J-Rod is a hard fighter, and he's not going to back down as the champion. Certainly he doesn't want to lose a match his first time in after winning that title. But Corey Hollis came in here with a mission, and that mission, of course, once J-Rod won that title, he became more of a target than ever for these wrestlers.
Very much so. The Jimmy Rave approved team has not necessarily been targeting titles, but it appears now they're going to start. And while Jimmy Rave has to focus obviously on Kyle Matthews, and we're not that far away, it won't be this week, but it will be next week on television. Jimmy Rave taking on Kyle Matthews, a fan strap match. 10 fans surrounding the ring. What an hour of television that's going to be for that main event alone. So if you're watching this week, you definitely not want to miss next week.
Fox 24 at 9 a.m. new time slot, as well as our regular times on Cox Communications and My 41 TV. And that time outside of the floor goes J-Rod, and Corey Hollis follows him out. The referee's now with a double count on both men to get back in the ring.
Well, the referee is counting him, but so far Hollis, while bending the rules, hasn't really been breaking them substantially, just taking advantage of the 5 count and the flexibilities that are allowed under those rules.
Rolled him all the way back into the center of the ring. Smart work there by Corey Hollis, not enough though. And now working on that knee.
And into a half crab.
Got that crab on that damaged knee there. And applying the pressure. This is a submission hold.
Well, this impacts both, as you know, it impacts both on the knee, on the leg, and on the back.
And now he's sitting down on him, even more pressure as he leans back. Notice as he leans into him. Nearly impossible to escape. It takes a lot of strength to power out of this position. And the fans rally behind the champion J-Rod. Certainly happy to have a wrestler representing them that they can cheer for. Spin and miss that time as J-Rod crashes down and Corey Hollis maintains the hold. And now in the ring, Corey Hollis continuing to work on that leg and knee. And that crab, good kick out by J-Rod. Face first into the corner and rolls him up from behind, not enough. Back kick right into that low knee. Mule kick and spinning neck breaker. Lays on him, covers him, hooks the leg. Almost had the champion right there. Corey Hollis would love nothing more than to be recognized as the RPW heavyweight champion. What a coup that would be for the Jimmy Rave approved group to have gold in their camp.
And Hollis smartly, though, not rushing in at this point, but maybe waiting a little bit too long, and by golly, it appears he did right there. Cut off as he came in, hard punch to the stomach. J-Rod up, catches him again, manages to cut off whatever Hollis had intended. J-Rod still not real stable on his feet, but he's managing to rock Hollis back and rocking him back again.
Clothesline, short clothesline by J-Rod. Picks a man up, backdrop, and you notice that knee did not support him as that knee gave out on the backdrop, and J-Rod now trying to get the fan support. He is motioning that he's going to give that Superman knee. That may be a dangerous thing to do. Tackle by Corey Hollis.
Hollis smartly able to get him back off his feet, take him down, and J-Rod now in a compromised position. Corey Hollis going up high-risk area. Maybe not the smartest thing, but if he hits it, it could be the smartest thing he's done. This could be a new champion right here.
High-risk move comes off, and nobody there.
Try to back senton, nobody home. J-Rod rolls through, hooks the inside cradle. He's got his shoulders down.
1, 2, 3,
and a count of 3.
So the champion is J-Rod. What an impressive win his first time out, defending the RPW Heavyweight Championship. J-Rod is the winner, and Corey Hollis in a great showing.
The winner
Not
of the
enough.
match, and
It
still
certainly
the
did a lot of
RPW
damage to
heavyweight
J-Rod.
champion, J-Rod.
Oh, wait just a minute. The former RPW champion, Bull Buchanan, coming out to the ring. He was in that fatal 4-way, and he was the man that Shawn Banks won the title from originally before J-Rod beat Shawn Banks. And he's had some run-ins with J-Rod before. He's holding J-Rod's belt, and a belt that Bull Buchanan feels should be rightfully his. Now a stare down now between Bull Buchanan, the self-proclaimed RPW champion, and the actual reigning champion J-Rod. And he's telling him now, I think this is my title. And perhaps he wants a championship match, and what a match that would be. Bull Buchanan has no friends in the wrestling ring. He's just in one thing, to win it. And J-Rod looking at a man that I know he respects a lot, but also doesn't trust a whole lot. So there's your winner, J-Rod, and perhaps a challenge is issued. It will be interesting to see, because I don't think J-Rod would ever back down from the challenge. Your winner's J-Rod, still RPW heavyweight champion. We'll have more exciting Rampage Pro Wrestling action coming up right after these commercial words.